Hello and welcome to the channel. This is All the Gear and No Idea with me, Sav. If it's your first time to the channel, a massive welcome to you. And if you return to the channel, a massive welcome back, Savages. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Thank you ever so much for watching. And I hope everybody is having a super blessed day. So today, it's been a long time coming and we've been meaning to do it. It's just finding the time to do it. But today we are going to be checking out the Ultimate Guide to ATEEZ by all of the Kennys, and we're going to be watching their updated 2023 version. I believe I saw in the comments that all the Kennys said that it's not much different from the 2022 version. They've just changed some things, so hopefully we're not messing around with much, but we're in for a long one here, folks. It is an hour and 36 minutes of a video. So all of the Kennys, we thank you so much for your guide video and all of your hard work in creating it and taking the time to do it. That must have taken forever. We appreciate you greatly. You are an amazing ATG&NI and I look forward to checking out your guide. So without much further ado, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get into this. Let's go. Okay, so this is once again all of the Kennys Ultimate Guide to ATEEZ 2023. Strap yourselves in, folks. It's gonna be a long one. Let's get it. Just kidding. That's hilarious out the gate. Of all the Kennys. Oh, I love that intro.
A quick spoiler disclaimer. This guide will include various clips from music videos, live stages and more. If you don't want them to be spoiled, I suggest watching them first and then coming back to this guide after.
Let's just
now,
get it.
onto the video.
Love the flying ship. If I didn't already love these guys, I'm sure this guide would massively help to it. They're all so cute. Considering how long I've actually known this group, I feel like I'm very well versed with a lot of them already, and seeing the guide, seeing them in concert massively helped that. But what I find really lovely now is, unlike when we've sometimes done other guides and I'm still scrambling to figure out who's who, I know all of their lovely faces, I know all their lovely names, and I know what they're like. So this is just for fun. But look at them all, they're all so attractive. They're all such good looking people. They're all such lovely people. Look at Captain's smiley face. Right, less talking, more guiding, let's go.
ATEEZ is an 8-member South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment.
Woohoo!
The group consists of Hongjun, Songhwa,
my man,
Yunho, Yuzong, San, Mingi,
he's so cool.
Wooyoung,
Chaos,
and Jongho.
baby bear.
This is how they pronounce their names.
Hi, my name is Songhwa. My name is Songjun. And you know. 안녕하세요. We are ATEEZ. My name is Chensai. My name is Mingi. I'm Wooyoung. I'm Jongho. We are ATEEZ.
I realize
send
that you are
interview,
probably
there's such
very
crackheads.
excited to learn new facts about the members.
I am. Yes, let's get it.
But before that, I would like to tell you some things about ATEEZ as a group.
A teenager Z, A to Z.
ATEEZ debuted on October 24th, 2018,
Woo.
with double title tracks Pirate King and Treasure.
Wow.
You'll find that they do that a lot.
Haven't done thanks yet. But at the concert they were cracked. Oh. turbulence. We need to check out the reels.
The reason for this is that ATEEZ often involves fans and the public in choosing which song is going to be their title track.
Oh, do they?
By a process
Okay, I
of listening
didn't know
to
that.
clips
That's
and
cool.
watching previews of both songs, then voting. So though 2 music videos come out, only one is the true official title track.
Right.
Their other title tracks include Say My Name,
Say My Name.
Wonderland,
Wonderland
Answer,
is fantastic.
Fireworks, Gorilla, and Halazia.
Is fantastic.
While ATEEZ is known
all
for their
excellent.
distinct hard-hitting anthem-like songs, most people don't know that ATEEZ is a group that frequently visits their softer, more sentimental side.
They're so cute. Go on, Pa. They have such amazing vocals.
ATEEZ love to talk about ATEEZ's current position as the 4th-gen leaders of K-pop. But describing their past and where they started is an even better story. ATEEZ come from a very small company.
Yes,
They
do.
were the very first trainees to come from KQ.
Amazing.
They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money.
That's
You
fair
can
enough.
even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video.
I did not know
All
that,
of
but we'll
this
keep
makes
an eye
it
out for
even
that.
more remarkable that ATEEZ is where they are now. ATEEZ
Exactly.
have told
They've
us
worked
that in the
so
beginning,
hard.
every week when they would get to a music show, they had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would
Yeah,
even
that makes
skip a week
sense.
sometimes. At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ
That's why they're
and the
so
group
impressive.
was Hongjun. One could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get ATEEZ to where they are now. While KQ
Best
is
captain.
a small entertainment company that most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small.
Amen to that.
ATEEZ's producing team includes Eden
Yep.
and idiocy, a special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's,
Yes, Lee's.
Olander,
Yes, Olander.
Pepperoni, HLB, and Olive. It
Olive.
also
Love
includes
Olive.
Hongjun and Mingi. Just like their producers, ATEEZ's choreographers, BB Trippin, are
BB
top tier
Trippin.
and have played a big part in who they are today.
They're fantastic.
Because KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company, ATEEZ has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and
Aw.
everyone in the company, to the point that they call the CEO Abuji, the Korean word for father.
KQ Entertainment CEO is in the crowd at one of their January 2022 concerts. Amazing. Daddy. Daddy. Did he come out on stage?
They've even attended and sang at 2 weddings last year, one for a
Wow.
staff member and the other for their main producer Eden.
Oh, that's so lovely. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they sang at their weddings. That's adorable. Love it.
In 2018, ATEEZ spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut. At this time, as trainees, they were called KQ Fellas. The training in Los Angeles proved better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because
Can't-
when ATEEZ came back,
Their pre-debut song From was also made here. Okay, well, we have to check it out. And we still have to check out KQ Fella's, the 3 dance performances that they do. So I'm excited to learn more about their time in LA.
They arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas unleashed 3 viral performance videos to the world, carving out a name for themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry.
Yeah, let's go.
If this guide accomplishes half of what it was intended to, then you should be leaving here as an ATEEZ, unless you were already one to
Already
begin
here.
with.
Let's go.
ATEEZ, the name of ATEEZ's fandom, is a combination of the words ATEEZ and destiny. If you should know anything about ATEEZ, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that ATEEZ was meant to be.
Amen.
The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most important songs in ATEEZ's discography, Star 1117. Star 1117
cute.
is
Oh,
a
so
song
that's what the
made for
project
fans
is.
and is one of the ending songs ATEEZ sings at their concert. It means a lot to ATEEZ and ATEEZ, and it has the tendency to make us emotional.
Oh, Captain.
Recently, at the last stop in their second world tour in 2022, ATEEZ, in conjunction with Hello 82 and KQ, laid a surprise gift for ATEEZ that ended in nostalgic and grateful tears. It was a video
I've
of their
seen this
journey
video.
from
It's
the
so
beginning,
cute.
the heartfelt thoughts of ATEEZ all over the country that had gone to see them in concert, and a serenade from us to them.
So cute.
ATEEZ also involved ATEEZ in the process of creating their light stick,
Did
which
they?
was aptly
That's
named
so
Lightini.
cool. Like
Many
teeny.
people wonder how the name ATEEZ came about. It was voted on by KQ and the ATEEZ members themselves.
Love that.
It stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z. They
Everything
were to be a
teenagers
group that
ATEEZ.
encapsulated and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad. And ATEEZ truly does that.
Makes a
You
lot
can
of
read
sense in
any
their
of
lore.
ATEEZ's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone. They are meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those that listen.
Amen.
ATEEZ introduces themselves with the chant 8 makes one team. Family, friendship, and relationship are extremely important to them.
Absolutely.
자, 둘, 셋! MSO 팀 파이팅! 하나, 둘, 셋! MSO 팀! 안녕하세요, 에이티즈입니다. 인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋! MSO 팀! 안녕하세요, 에이티즈입니다. MSO 팀! 안녕하세요, 에이티즈입니다. 하나, 둘, 셋! MSO 팀! 안녕하세요, 에이티즈입니다. 하나, 둘, 셋! MSO 팀! 감사합니다. 네, 에이티즈 고마워요! MSO 팀! 파이팅!
Love
And
them.
even when one member is unable
Because Mingy was on hiatus and couldn't be there, ATEEZ called them during their Zero Fever Part 2 showcase.
to be there at the time, ATEEZ never allows them to be forgotten.
안녕하세요, 민기입니다.
빅송
같이
오케이
민기 집에서 발 해야 돼.
예.
발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내, 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
오케이.
같이 해야 돼 모여
자, 둘, 셋, MX1 팀, 파이팅! 감사합니다. 우리 에이티니들을 생각하며 둘, 셋, MX1.
Wait, I missed that. I think it said Yuno used 2 feet to represent. Come on, back quicker. Mingy, who wasn't there. They're so damn lovely. Seriously.
둘, 셋, MX1 팀, 파이팅!
Another chant you should know about is ATEEZ present, which is frequently
ATEEZ
said in the
present.
beginning of their songs. It's not always there, but when it is, it's an indication that things are about to get crazy.
Oh, I love that.
If you have watched even just a few of ATEEZ's music videos, you will notice a pattern of ending scenes. They are the puzzle pieces ATEEZ gives to us to string together their storyline. even
It's
though,
very confusing
according to
sometimes.
Hongzhen, they have yet to reveal even half of it.
Wow, that's
Explaining
mad.
the storyline should be left to rocket scientists at MIT. But what ATEEZ can tell you is that ATEEZ are pirates. The ATEEZ universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as helites, and time travel.
Love that shot
Which is
still.
why you see the sand clock so often,
The
even though in
chroma.
ATEEZ lore, it is called a chromer.
Yeah.
There are two universes, Universe A and Universe C. This fact also ties into their name,
Oh, Z.
A2Z.
A2Z.
In their
Thought she
convoluted
said C
timeline,
then.
ATEEZ travel dimensions as well. Throughout ATEEZ's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped
Haven't
in a
got to
clear
that one yet.
box. This is because ATEEZ's story weaves in and out of their present and past. If you would like to delve deeper into ATEEZ's lore, I suggest watching their Zero Fever Part 1 diary film,
Have
the
seen
World
it.
Movement trailers,
Have
and the
seen
spin-off from the Witness prologue and
love it.
epilogue.
I love their lore.
ATEEZ is known for many things, the most prominent being masters of
Is
performance.
this their kingdom?
It is often said that the worst dancer in ATEEZ could rightly be the main dancer in another group.
Amen.
ATEEZ has been highly praised by multiple choreographers, including Leah Kim, Sienna Lalo, Kyo Madrid, Honey J. Nose, and Sean Liu. They have
Love that for
collaborated
them.
with, worked with, praised, and covered ATEEZ. ATEEZ is revered by younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by experts, sambainins, and peers as the K-pop group to watch out for.
Pre-debut ATEEZ, an idol group this good even before they debut. Yeah, get it. Eric Nam, and this is why I'm saying I think ATEEZ has a very bright future ahead. Yeah, if Eric Nam is saying it. NCT 127, TXT, Jessie, Rain. Is that when they perform, there is a monitor in the middle? Oh, I love that. There's a monitor in the waiting room and people gather around, so even among other idols, they're highly thought of. I love that. Dr. Kim Yongdae, music critic and KMA committee member. And for the last few years, I think ATEEZ is one of the most fast-growing K-pop groups. They are very interesting in a lot of different ways. They are one of the most passionate and powerful performers in K-pop. Yeah, let's go. And I think the news, it was on the news. So K-pop stays strong. K-pop boy group ATEEZ makes inroads into US Billboard main albums chart. Whoop, whoop. So they should. Everybody should know them.
This is why ATEEZ has been on the
Lip-syncing
show
is not
Immortal
allowed
Songs
on
5 times
Immortal
and won
Songs.
3 times.
Wait, what? They've been on 5 times and won 3. Lip syncing is not allowed on Immortal Songs. Yeah, they always sing live.
ATEEZ made history by being the only 4th generation K-pop group to do so, and also the fastest K-pop group ever to win it 3 times.
Yeah.
You will never find an ATEEZ stage lacking, and ATEEZ take a lot of pride in
Captain
that
always
fact.
looks so
Psy
shook.
himself said that all of my junior artists do their best, but ATEEZ's specialty is that they work hard and do well. In my personal opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leader.
I love that Psy said this. All of my junior artists do their best, but ATEEZ's speciality is that they work hard and do well. Yes, they do. In my personal opinion, I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders. I definitely think that's true. Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
ATEEZ's legendary skills, effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years. And as a result, a huge increase in fans has become overwhelmingly evident. While
broke
ATEEZ
airport
sold out
door.
their
Oh my
entire world
gosh.
tour just 4 months after debuting.
Wait, what? They sold out their world tour 4 months after debuting? That's incredible.
The exponential increase in size and venue is quite shocking.
Well, yeah, they played
ATEEZ's
arenas.
2019 concert in
last
New
tour.
York boasted of 800 people for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022. That number shot up to 19,500. ATEEZ's hard work and talent brought KQ out of the millions of dollars in debt the company went into in order to debut them. It
Wow.
turned 430 first-day sales for their debut album into 1.1 million pre-orders for their July 2022 comeback.
That's incredible. That is mental. The hard work they put into that is insane. But to go from 400 and some, what did you say? What was the number? 480? Was that what the number was? Come on. YouTube isn't liking this. Come on. Back a little bit, please. 430 first day sales on debut to 1.1 million.
First day sales for their debut album into 1.1 million pre-orders for their
That's
July
nuts.
2022 comeback. ATEEZ have also gotten the opportunity to make several original soundtracks for dramas and anime shows.
Look at me now. 고개를 들고 주먹 쥐어놔. 올려다봐. 당당히 정체 새로운 날. Attention. 차렷. 주사위는 던져줘. So we love. Let's get together.
Their hard work and endurance has made them the best-selling non-Big 4 K-pop artist.
Best-selling non-Big 4 K-pop artist. Is it now Big 4? I thought it was Big 3. Oh, who came? Wow.
The passion and love for what they do has marked them, by experts, professionals, and fellow idols, as one of the top and very best performers in the entire K-pop industry. Not only have fans recognized their abilities, but it seems others have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, ATEEZ's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews. ATEEZ
Wow.
was even invited to interview and perform at the Grammy Museum, making them the fourth K-pop group and the very first fourth-generation K-pop group to be invited. ATEEZ have
Love
no
that.
qualms about telling ATEEZ how they feel about us. In fact,
Is that San? That's amazing.
ATEEZ has a phenomenal relationship with their fans.
They're so
They are
cute.
not afraid to be emotional with us, and that is what makes ATEEZ and ATEEZ so close. All in all, it's clear that ATEEZ, while notably sharing one brain cell between the 8 of them, are some of the most
Love that.
genuine, heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the
Pink
K-pop
Hua
industry.
is iconic.
Not only do they not know when to slow down and relax, hence why we receive an entire stage performance whenever they upload a dance practice, but a huge part of who they are is rooted in staying humble and kind. So, it makes sense that on May 8,
Culture
2020,
Ministry names new promotional ambassador. What?
the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named ATEEZ as their 2020 promotional ambassador, with the goal of promoting Korean culture and tourism abroad. In some
Right,
places in
that.
Korea, ATEEZ is known as the K-pop group that conquered the US. This is because
Don't disagree with
ATEEZ
that.
has a very strong global fan base. After ATEEZ's 2022 US tour, some 100,000 people joined ATEEZ's official fan community. This is a strong testament to the power
Is that a
ATEEZ
high
holds
wave?
and their ability to captivate the hearts of people all over the
COVID
world.
ruined a lot, didn't it?
If you want
What did it say? Fun fact, a random person posted this picture on Twitter a couple of days after the Dallas 2022 concert, and I realized it was me. All of the Kennys, it was you?
If you want to get
What?
to know the boys better, their fun and chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows, KQ Fellas,
KQ
Wanted
Fellas.
series, Fever Road series,
Jeepers, they
Wanted
have a lot.
Special series, and Stressor Thing, a variety show made by the Universe app.
Oh god.
At this
Oh wait, there was more. There was more at the bottom. Codename is ATEEZ, ATEEZ Treasure Map, ATEEZ Treasure Film, Salary, Lupin ATEEZ, ATEEZ Long Journey, ATEEZ 82 Challenge, Kids Teaching Idol, and One Tease. I need to watch One Tease. Actually, I need to watch a lot of this.
At this point,
Who
I'm
has
sure you are itching to know more about each individual member.
Yes, give it to me.
I applaud you for being so patient.
Thank you.
Let's get to know every member of ATEEZ.
Let's start at the top. And we start with the oldest or the captain? Hongjun, the captain. Okay, Kim Hongjun was born November 7th, 1998. He's leader, rapper, composer, unofficial sub-vocalist, 5'8", and his MBTI is INFPA. He's an introvert? You're joking. Okay. He's demon liner. I hope there are days when you fall in love with being alive. Kim Hongjun. Oh,
His captain.
we're still
Before we
pirates.
talk about all that is Hongjun, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain. ATEEZ and ATEEZ alike both call him their captain. And Yunho even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader.
I love that.
Hongjun was the first.
One day, the vice director of KQ visited Eden's studio with a bright-eyed teenager in a school uniform trailing behind him. They told me he wants to become an idol who writes his own music and asked me to teach him. Eden says, smiling, that was when Hongjun entered my life. So adorable.
To join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting
Hongjun Kim was the first member of ATEEZ to join KQ as a trainee. Eden, who had no formal training, was immediately thrilled about becoming someone's teacher. That is... Love Eden. There was a song of his that he brought to me and I couldn't get a grasp on where to start or what to work on with him, so I thought, I'll find a way to make him give up on music, he says, snickering at his former ruthlessness. Oh, damn Eden, you a savage. Eden showed the teen an online encyclopedia with 200 vocabulary words relating to composing. I told him to memorize all of them by the next day. I thought he wouldn't be able to do it, and that when he came back, I'd go, hey, you can't do music, and he would quit my lessons.
trainees at the time. Hongjun sent them a mixtape with a letter saying,
I will play this back in a second to listen to what the voiceover is saying. But the timid kid surprised him. He came back with all the words memorized. He spent the whole night doing it. He hadn't slept at all. This effort thawed Eden's remaining resistance and Hongjun became his first pupil. What I highly praise about Hongjun is that he was below average in every discipline when he started as a trainee. He wasn't a natural dancer and he couldn't rap at all, but he sacrificed his rest for practice. Watching him improve, I thought, I should think of Hongjun as my younger self and help him grow. No. That's so wholesome. I absolutely love that. Firstly, Hongjun, man alive, your persistence and perseverance is insane and a role model to us all. And you are incredible, because I personally don't think I could have done that. And Eden, you were savage. Right, I'm going to go back and listen to this voiceover.
first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjun sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjun.
I'm glad they
ATEEZ,
decided to
and
do
KQ
so.
Entertainment. Hongjun is one of the only two members that make up the 98 line. If you watch a lot of ATEEZ content,
Oh, I knew that.
you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjun stands as the father of the group.
Yep.
Watching him will undoubtedly prove that statement as true. Hongjun produces a lot of ATEEZ's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for ATEEZ before debuting. This
Love
includes
that.
Sunrise, Horizon, Good Lil Boy, Celebrate, Rocky, All About You,
I'm
and
looking forward to
ATEEZ's
Rocky.
ethereal song Aurora, which is a favorite of ATEEZ. He was, and is, extremely passionate about what he does, to the point of not sleeping. And that
Oh,
shows
dude.
in the fruit of his hard work.
I have to sleep.
An ongoing joke between ATEEZ and ATEEZ is that Hongjung doesn't know where the dorm is because he sleeps at the studio. As outrageous as that sounds, Hongjung does actually sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjung loves learning more about his craft, and even spent extra time in Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here. Hongjung is very serious when he writes ATEEZ's songs. He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggles we all face in life, but also all the ways that we overcome them. This is why you'll find many people crying to the songs he writes. Not only is Hongjung a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items. ATEEZ love to see the most recent thing he takes and transforms.
I didn't know he does
Hongjung
that.
often uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the jacket he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy Museum that said, "No one like me." Hongjung loves encouraging people, and he loves people in general. He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal is to end child abuse. This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. He is always thinking of ways to give back to the world and make ATEEZ happy. He even made us
He is a saint. The man is a saint. Like, he is genuinely just one of the best people on the face of this earth.
a non-copyrighted vlog soundtrack and organized his own photography exhibition just for ATEEZ and donated all the proceeds to charity.
What a hero. Their selflessness is commendable. And what we should all strive to do. Oh, it's his dad and brother. That's cute.
Some other hobbies Hongjung has is taking pictures and making covers of his favorite songs. His most recent busking session included multiple covers of songs from artists he loves, like David Bowie and Michael Jackson. He has also made more official covers with his personal content by Hongjung.
I gotta check a lot of these out.
Look at me now 매일을 같이 지내는 나를 좀 봐줘 시간조차 죽어버렸어 go 숨 마셔
Hongjung is a standout rapper and very versatile in his style.
He's so effortlessly badass.
His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he makes before he begins his verse. Many people find that if they hear Hongjung laugh in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Hongjung is also a low-key singer. He sings in a lot of ATEEZ songs, which is why his style is so versatile. He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation.
Multi-talented captain.
When you watch an ATEEZ stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjung brings to the stage.
Yep.
When he performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary, depending on the song.
Yep. Jigga jigga whoa.
Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of ATEEZ's Demon line, which you'll find out more about later. But it is important to note that Hongjung is very capable in dancing as well.
See, considering how at the start of this section for Hongjun, Eden said he was he was average in every discipline, to becoming just god tier rapper and just an absolute beast at dance, music production, composition. The hard work this man has put in is just next level.
Hongjung speaks and understands English the most out of the group, and helps translate for the members during American interviews.
Love that.
Though Hongjung is extremely hardworking, recently you can notice that he allows himself to have fun and let out tension.
I think I was there
and
for
this
that.
makes ATEEZ very happy because we all think he works too hard. Lastly, if there is anything you should know about Hongjung, it is that his love for ATEEZ spans the length of the Milky Way. Everything he does is for us and to us.
He's such
He
a big
loves
heart.
talking to us and believes that we hung the stars in the sky. Recently, during the American tour, Hongjung said something to ATEEZ that has now really become a foundational quote from ATEEZ to ATEEZ.
I would say no matter where you are and who you are and what you become, we will always be there by your side. Like this. So, okay, ATEEZ. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry. If you cry, I will cry too, so don't cry. So, ATEEZ, you will stay with us like this, right?
Love that. He's such a cutie. Ooh. My man, Songhwa the Dragon. Born April 3rd, 1998, so he is an April baby, much like myself. Let's get it. Although I'm at the latter half of the month, but it's neither here nor there. And I am several years older than him, which is also neither here nor there. Vocalist, visual, you're damn right he is. Sub-rapper, just... Whew. And he's 5'10", taller than I am. And he's an ENFJ. Get it. He's so incredible. I give you everything, you're my everything, you're not alone, I'm always beside you. Park Songhwa.
Songhwa was the 5th member to join ATEEZ. He
Oh.
was close to giving up because he felt that he wasn't good enough.
Oh,
When the
no.
director of his dance school told him about a boy his age who was working very hard, this gave Songhwa the energy to keep practicing. Songhwa ended up auditioning to KQ. Later on, Songhwa found out that Hongjung was the boy his director told him about.
That's
And the one
amazing.
that indirectly gave him the strength to keep going. ATEEZ like to say that Hongjung and Songhwa debuting in ATEEZ together was destiny. For all intents and
Yep.
purposes, Songhwa is the mother of the group.
Yes, he
Now,
is.
if you're following along, this would mean that he is married to Hongjung.
Makes sense.
그럼 우리 그냥 일단 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉아야지.
그래, 엄마 아빠 가운데 앉고. 야 자식 놈들 들어와. 자, 엄마 아빠 큰 아들, 둘째 아들, 둘째 아들. 그래요. 야.
Which tracks, because while Hongjung and Songwha don't have a vast set of idol friends, they are each other's best idol friend. Songwha helps Hongjung in controlling the craziness of the group. Though Hongjung teases and acts like he doesn't like Songwha, they actually mean a lot to each other.
Yeah, I bet.
One of ATEEZ's songs, Thank You, was written by Hongjung to Songwha to express all the things he couldn't say to him. Songwha and Hongjung have one of the most popular ships, which is called Songjung. They are not as vocal about it,
or Mats, as
but
they
if
like
you
to
look
call
closely at their
themselves.
interactions, you'll see their amazing friendship. Songwha is the second half of the 98 line and the oldest member in ATEEZ. Though Songwha is both the oldest member and the mother of the group, it would be hard to pick him out of a lineup next to the 99-liners. He seamlessly fits in well with the 99-liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion. One thing you will hear constantly about Songwha is his ability to help members through tough times.
Aww,
he is a source of
he's
comfort
an
for many
angel
of the
as
members,
well.
and Woo Young himself said that he goes to Songwha for comfort. Songwha is one of the most caring people, and he extends this to all ATEEZ. In fact, Songwha
Be careful not to get hurt.
calls us his stars. This has more meaning when you learn that Songwha's name means to be a star.
On the first tour, I did say, you guys were brighter than the star. Remember me? But now I see that you are the light of the stars.
Aww.
I'll always be with you. And
Surprisingly, the Songwha you see today
He's so good looking.
was nowhere to be found years ago. It took a long time to get him to the place he is today, self-esteem-wise. Songwha said that, pre-debut, he used to grow out his hair to hide his eyes and face because he didn't like the way he looked. He would practice really early in the morning or really late at night because he was afraid of someone hearing him sing. Now, he says, because of all of the love ATEEZ have shown him, he has learned how to love himself. Even more,
That makes me
according
really
to the
sad.
members and Songwha himself, he is the most likely to be caught taking a selfie. He couldn't imagine it before, but because ATEEZ call him handsome so often, he said he is able to see himself as
Who is the
handsome
visual
now.
of ATEEZ?
그러면 일단은 요사이가 방금 질문했으니까
Since Yasong just asked a question, I'll ask Songwha to respond.
제가 성화한테.
Yeah.
성화. Who is the visual of ATEEZ?
Maybe.
Me?
Songwha is known for his amazing vocals and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjung, the person Songwha becomes is a 180 from who he is off stage.
Oh yeah, for sure. Who are you? Blonde hair file with the undercut. Howl at me, boy.
Songwha is the second member of ATEEZ's Demon line.
Yeah.
This title is rightly earned once you see for yourself his burning expressions, swift tongue movements, and graceful dance moves. Though Songwha debuted as a singer, he auditioned to KQ as a rapper. Recently, though, Songwha has gotten multiple chances to put his shockingly great rap skills out in the open. He has
Really?
rapped on multiple songs, and ATEEZ are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper
I actually
Songwha.
have to think. Yeah, let's go. Minky hyping him up as well. Yes, wow, get it. And then just complete contrast is just his gorgeous singing voice.
Another thing you might hear a lot of is how physically perfect Songwha is. We're not kidding. At a glance, it is quite obvious that Songwha has the most perfect teeth. But one thing that can't be seen from afar are his perfect hands, lips and nose. The ATEEZ staff claim the same, and Songwha himself also boasts of his perfect hands. One of Songwha's hobbies and passions is his love of ASMR. When each member of ATEEZ created their own series based on things that interested them, Songwha took it upon himself to create ASMR videos that were as funny as they were satisfying. Both ATEEZ and ATEEZ compare Songwha to a dragon, namely Toothless, the dragon from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Songwha bears a striking resemblance to Toothless and has received countless plushies of the dragon.
Does he?
A skill not a lot of people know about Songwha is his makeup expertise. According to Songwha, he used to love putting makeup on when he was...
Is that one of the... Oh my gosh. I think I've watched some of these where idols meet the parents of a fan of theirs. Oh, if that is actually... If Songwha's done one, I need to go watch it. I bet he was so adorable.
In a recent variety show, Stressor Things, when he was tasked to apply makeup on a ghost, that he was good at makeup. Songwha is also known to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering them very well. All in all, Songwha is someone you want by your side during both the good times and the bad times.
Yes, please. The growing pain of youth is not something that you go through alone. ATEEZ are as bright as stars. Park Songwha. That man is freaking adorable. Love him so much. You know, the golden retriever. That's exactly what it is. Right. He was born in March 23 of 99. He's the main dancer and vocalist, or is a main dancer and vocalist, 6'1", and he is an ENFJ, and that makes a lot of sense being the golden retriever. I hope teenies who are my everything are always happy. I hope you can get all this energy from me. You know.
Before we begin talking about ATEEZ's golden retriever, I mean Yoonho, I should begin by saying that Yoonho is everyone's dog. I mean boyfriend. I mean husband. Honestly, he is all of those things. Shockingly enough, his birthday is actually on World Puppy Day.
No way.
He
looks like a puppy. He's my golden retriever.
왜 뽑았냐면 대형견 같았어. 그런 매력이 있는 것 같아서.
왜 이렇게 윤호를
Why are you looking at Yoonho with heart eyes?
사랑스러운 눈빛으로 보고 있니?
나는 그렇게 보면 안 되니.
Something that is often said on ATEEZ Twitter is that everyone has a bias, but everyone's boyfriend is Yoonho. Yoonho was the second member to join KQ. He joined 6 months after Hongjung through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer. Not only is Yoonho ATEEZ's ideal husband, but Yoonho is beloved by all the members. At the risk of sounding like a cheesy teen movie, everyone wants to be Yoonho or be with Yoonho.
Yeah, I can
ATEEZ's
see
members
that.
often say that he is one of the nicest people ever.
I
He
really
has the
like you.
perfect height. He is amazingly talented. And he never loses his smile. This gift of happiness is something Yoonho uses for the good of everyone. ATEEZ says that when everyone is losing energy, Yoonho is the one to cheer them up and energize them.
Yeah.
His goal for ATEEZ is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better.
하면서 사실 멤버들이 그때그때
And we had to go through some
텐션이 떨어지거나
hardships.
조금 힘든 시기들이 있었는데 윤호는 그런
And
거 좀
Yoonho
아랑곳하지
always
않고 좋은 텐션으로 이렇게 결과물이 나올 수 있게
cheers us
노력해준
up
것
to have
같아서
a
너무
great
고맙고
result.
그런 거에 대해서 따로
Though we don't
언급은 안
mention,
하지만 다 알고 있으니까 앞으로도
but we want you to know we are relying on you. 감사합니다.
한다고 얘기하고 싶어. 고마워.
Just one look at Yoonho's smile or a funny move he does to make you laugh will have you forgetting why you were sad to begin with. An example of Yoonho's encouraging spirit is a quote from him that said, "My self-motivating phrase is that I wake up every day and tell myself I can do it." He said that there is nothing you can't
That's
do
brilliant.
when you put your mind to it.
It's not,
Yoonho is one of the
incorrect.
funniest members of ATEEZ, and the weirdest.
The
Though
weirdest?
Yoonho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest. What is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd if it means he is being true to who he is, or
I rate
if it
that.
is to make
Respect
someone
that.
happy.
I respect that
He
massively.
once asked ATEEZ if they would still love him if he pooped.
Will you still love me even if I poop?
The answer was an unsurprising yes, and Yoonho responded with, "I know. I trust ATEEZ." Though Yoonho has the superpowers to make any situation funny, he is not always a playful person. He is very hardworking and serious about his craft. Something you will find about Yoonho as you venture further into the world of ATEEZ is that he is extremely competitive, which
As is all of ATEEZ, but and all members claim that he is the most competitive.
for him is okay,
I could see that.
because Yoonho hardly loses.
Wow,
The members
that's
call
amazing.
him lucky, and Yoonho has confirmed that luck time and time again.
Cut him down. Oh, that was speed.
내가 왔다. 내가 왔다. 하는 말. 뭐야? 화내지 마봐. 화내지 마봐.
Don't
Standout
get mad.
fact about Yoonho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer. Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing, but Yoonho seems to overcome them all with ease.
The control.
During their training in Los Angeles, Yoonho was the only member chosen by a choreographer at Millennium to record the dance video they would upload to YouTube. Yoonho was
Wow.
also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KQ
No
Fellas
way.
performance
Oh,
videos.
we may have to check out Yoonho's solo then.
One hit wonder, yeah, that's a fact. Hit his ass to the police, wonder where I'm at. Make so much money off this goddamn song. Still get in your ass like a goddamn thong.
Yoonho's dance skills are something all the members aspire to. According to ATEEZ, Yoonho helps them all with learning the choreography straight from the beginning, because his body has already memorized the moves.
No way.
Yoonho is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage. Like the last 2 members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of ATEEZ, Yoonho is also an excellent performer.
We are the gorillas.
Something that has been the topic on the minds of many an ATEEZ on Twitter is Yoonho receiving more recognition for his dance skills. So, if you are an ATEEZ or plan on becoming one, please show our Yoonho a lot of love. Yoonho
Will
is
do.
also known for his golden vocals. His voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful. If it doesn't already seem like Yoonho is perfect, Yoonho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama, Imitation, and he did an amazing job.
근데
I didn't realize it was him then.
마하 옆에 친구로는 오래 있으려고요? 긴장 놓지 마시라고요. 너무 여유로 보이시길래.
That was a badass moment.
Acting is something Yoonho has always wanted to pursue, and he plans to see where his acting career will take him. Also, Yoonho, along with Hongjun, served as a DJ for season 3 of Idol Radio.
Ah, nice.
According to the group, Yoonho is the one most likely to be caught playing video games.
Ah.
He wears this badge proudly and has no problem admitting to it. He likes to play in his room and does so a lot when he has free time. Yoonho is an avid fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man. Rather than an idol, his true dream is to be Spider-Man.
I mean, I think a lot of us want to as well.
Spider-Man, 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 with great power. Okay. Wow. Comes great responsibility. Yes! Yes! Oh! Let's go!
Recently, on an interview ATEEZ did with Wired, we found out that Yoonho is the only member of ATEEZ that has a license and can drive.
Oh, really?
To sum everything up, Yoonho is perfect and everyone should love him.
I concur. Will you still love me even if I poop? Yes, yes we will. San next? Oh yes. Yeosan, the moving sculpture. No, it should be all the Kennys. I don't want to argue with your wonderful guide because you took forever doing it and it's brilliant. But he's a fairy. A fairy. It's just my opinion, but every ATG&NI that I've said it to has concurred with me that he is a fairy. So maybe change the moving sculpture. We'll see why you called him the moving sculpture. I'm a baby teeny, so I don't know. But I'm just saying, he looks like a fairy. Oh, so he's June 15th, 99. Vocalist, lead dancer, visual. He's 5'9" and his MBTI is ISFP. Right, yeah, Yeosan I can see is an I. I agree with that one. Still shocked that some other members, Hongjun, are Is. So adorable. But he is a fairy. If I don't see Teeny for 1 second, even for 1 second, I can't live for 0 seconds. I should always be together with Teeny every day.
Yeosan was the 6th member to join ATEEZ. He started off as a trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he was 17, but he later made the decision to leave. At that time, he received offers from 6 different companies and ended up choosing KQ. He became a visual, vocalist, and lead dancer in the group. Hongjun said, in an interview, that the team leader at KQ put in a lot of effort to get Yeosang to join them. The thing about Yeosang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But he is naturally funny, and his humor is very much underrated.
Is this his room? It looks tiny. Please forget.
Sang makes a lot of people laugh because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage.
멋있는 마청. 정호영. 야. 미안.
I'm sorry.
평소 잘하는데 왜? 형 평소에 무대에서
Your
춤추고
demeanor on
노래하는
the
모습
stage, dancing and singing is really cool.
너무 멋있는 것 같아.
But he starts with compliments. Should have called this Yeosang being a Gemini for 4 minutes straight.
근데 성화 형, 제발
Among our
우리 안무
choreography,
중에 가만히 있는 안무
there is this part where all of us stay still.
하면 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면
Can you not move your tongue down?
혓바닥 좀 안 한번 이게 시범 그
I will demonstrate. It's facts, baby. You might as well admit it now. Just wait. Just you wait. They're about to show us. Everyone else admits it except for Songkwa.
우리 여장 씨. 저 있었습니다. 언제 사라지고 싶었습니까? 우영 씨를
When did you
처음
want to,
만났을
when I
때.
first met Wooyoung?
But this does not dismiss his sweet and effervescent personality.
Yeah.
He is quite like an angel. That is,
He's a
when he is
fairy.
not busy calling someone out. The members themselves, though, say that Yeosang doesn't have the ability to hurt anyone, doesn't get angry, and is the purest one in the group. Yeosang is able to fool most people into believing that he is not as undomesticated as the rest of the group. But when you really get to know him, you'll find that he is not as normal as he first appears to be.
Yeosang bit the heads off the gummy bears and put them on different bodies. Oh, I didn't notice that when we watched that on stream Friday.
Yeosang once told ATEEZ that if he is nervous for something, he pretends that he is in a simulation and that nothing is real. While that is a really helpful tip, we can all admit that is not the usual answer someone would give. But then again, when asked, Yeosang said that he thinks he is the only one who is normal among the 99 liners.
That
While
does make
Yeosang
sense.
takes the role of the most domesticated of the undomesticated 99 liners, what kind of animal he is a topic of heavy debate. Yeosang has
Dancing and
always been
timing.
given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance. But recently, Yeosang has declared that he is not a Maltese but a Doberman.
A Doberman?
This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback. Most fans still call him a
Interesting.
Maltese, which you'll find on their page for him at fan signs. But he insists on being called a Doberman. When he is rightly called that, he is very happy. So if you ever have the honor and privilege of meeting Yeosang, please
I will
call him a
if I-
Doberman.
If I ever get the privilege of meeting these fine gentlemen, and now namely Yeosang, I will definitely call him a Doberman, because if I'm not a dog person per se, I'm a cat person. But we have dogs, and my partner is a dog person. So if we were gonna get a dog, I would want a Doberman. Does that mean I get Yeosang? I think it does, right? That tracks. I want a Doberman. He's a Doberman. That means I get Yeosang.
Reason for this switch up from Yeosang can probably be attributed to the fact that over the past year, he has grown tremendously both on the inside and out. Both his newly found confidence and biceps are something fans have picked up on.
And
According
biceps,
to
I love
ATEEZ,
that.
Yeosang, along with Sam, are most likely to be caught at the gym. So, I suppose to him, the shy Maltese has transformed into a strong Doberman. Yeosang is often introduced and referred to as a moving sculpture, and when you see him, the reason is clear. He is very distinctly pretty, and multiple of the members even said that when he first arrived at KQ, they were intimidated because he was so good looking. Something that makeup
would get
hides
that.
from our sight is Yeosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face. Fans love when he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark. When you peruse ATEEZ's discography, you might not notice Yeosang's voice. This is because he did not get a lot of parts in songs early in ATEEZ's career.
Hashtag
Though
justice
while
for
in the
Yeosang.
beginning he was more on the shy side, he has bloomed tremendously both in vocal skills and dance, and has stated multiple times over the years that he wants more opportunities in their songs to showcase his voice. It really shows just how much Yeosang has grown both on the outside and inside, because now his presence on stage can be felt from across a stadium. Yeosang has an extremely intense stare that he uses to his advantage when he performs. Many fans and non-fans alike say that Yeosang has very deep eyes, and it is this feature that makes him even more
That is true. He does have very deep eyes.
Powerful. Now that we hear Yeosang more often, we are able to fully appreciate his rich, deep voice.
He has a wonderful
Not unlike
voice.
Mingi, Yeosang's voice, both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey.
Oh, I haven't got to that one yet.
His tremendous vocal ability should not take away from the fact that, like the rest of the members of ATEEZ, Yeosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his stare and his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy.
Damn, he is toned.
Yeosang has been an MC on SBS MTV's The Show since March 2, 2021. Yeosang leads as the oldest of the trio of MCs, and he has his own segment titled Uncommon Dance Lessons.
Oh, he's nailing that.
Yeosang's funny and bright personality shines in his role as MC. So if you would like to see more of Yeosang, tune into the show every Tuesday at 6 p.m.
All eyes are on
Korean
you,
time,
boss
of
puppy.
course. Yeosang's favorite food is chicken.
Chicken.
And while that might not seem important, it is to him. Something else you should know about Yeosang is that he created a character called Vehemently. And ATEEZ love to see the different variations and emotions Vehemently has. To end, I want you to know that according to Yeosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
I will forever be your chicken leg. Oh, that's funny. The mountain. Hello. Okay, Chaesan, July 10th, 1999. He is lead vocalist, unofficial performer. Why is he not official performer? 5'9", and his MBTI is... Shut up. INFP. Are you mad? One of the chaos duo, Woosan, is an I. I actually... I could kind of be on board with that. Thinking about some other things I've watched with Sanin. Okay. I'll allow it. He is the prince of the demon liners, though. I love you so much today, and I'll love you even more tomorrow. Chaesan.
The first thing you should know about Mountain, or San, as
San
some
is
people
Korean
like
for
to call
mountain.
him, is that he is not human. Just kidding. Maybe. San was the fourth member to join ATEEZ. He came to Seoul on his own all the way from his hometown Namhae.
Oh,
Though
wow.
he was good at singing, San came to KQ with no dance experience and had to work very hard to improve his skills enough to debut. Now, we can see, all of his hard work did not go to waste,
Not
as
at
he has
all.
been given titles such as the man who will raise the standards of K-pop performance by journalists. At first glance, when watching him perform, the thought that pops into most people's mind is, how can anyone perform the way he does?
Yeah.
San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. Not only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the bones of any normal human being.
Yeah, I'd be dead. Like, how does he do that?
But it seems that just like having a clear choreography for a song, San also creates his own face choreography. San has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that. He says that he tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions.
He does it so well.
This is extremely evident when he performs ATEEZ's song Inception. He has a look of loss, longing and tragedy on his face and really
First of
makes
all,
you
at the end of
experience the
I
song with
lower it
him.
down. It's because this person is trying to wake up from the dream. This is his ego that dreams. This is another ego that wants to get rid of it. That is why the hand is trembling. Wow. Wow. He really put a lot of effort into that. That is insane. What about the part at the end where you go like this? After waking up, just like you said, chase you. I went to go find the target that I was to chase. I thought I woke up from the dream, but it was Inception, dream in a dream. So the moment that I try to catch it, I realize that it's another dream and fall. Wow.
It seems that he never loses his character in a song and has endless energy. Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of ATEEZ's Demon Line. San's switch when a stage begins is so dramatic that it is very hard not to notice.
The intensity in his stare is incredible. It's a bit intimidating, like literally.
Due to this,
I thought sound
one of his
went in my
nicknames is
ear.
actually Satan. It is also worth noting that San's flexibility is in part due to the fact that he is a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo. San's natural ability to always show some type of expression or emotion on his face, whether he is in the back or in the center, has garnered a lot of attention from fans, experts, Sunbaeams, and Hobeis. It has come to the attention of
San surpasses the human body expected capabilities. His high-level strength and flexibility are impressive. He can be center in any given performance. Leah Kim, top class choreographer, about pre-debut San.
18.
List of known idols that have San as their role model / admire / praise him. TXT's Subin, the boys Eric and Sunu. SF9 Zuho. Gravity's Taeyong. Elast Wonhook. Drippin's Alex. Precious's Lisu. Climax's Taehoon. 2's Jaeyu. A-Week's Logan. Fable's Hojun. 6's Hyunsuk. NTX's Rohan. Or Rowan, Pentagon's Yuto, DKZ's Kyun Yoon, Mirai's Seong, and Kaichi's Chunso. I hope I said most of those names correctly.
That's
that incredible.
Many artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances. Many younger artists, peers, and some Benins have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform. Watching a San fan cam always holds amazing surprises, and this is something most
that
people
camera
have
spike.
noticed.
It's always on beat as well.
San's fan cams have been named on the top 100 list of the most viewed male K-pop idol fan cams.
Yeah.
Coming in as number 24 for his Studio Kung Fireworks fan cam and number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala Hala fan cams, surpassing 1 million views. San is very critical of himself and always looks for ways to be better and do better. This is why, in his free time, he uses YouTube to review both live stages and
P.S. San has broken multiple mics during his performances.
his fan cams. He likes to look for mistakes and ways that he can do better next time.
Wow, that is...
Most people are often distracted by his performance abilities, but San's vocals are exceptionally impressive. His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos, low tones, and my personal favorite, raspy and gritty parts.
Is there anything this man cannot do?
One of the most shocking things to discover as a new ATEEZ is San's intense duality. He is as affable as he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike innocent quality.
Oh yeah.
너무 이거 이상하게 나오는데? 이렇게 하면 너 이렇게 나오지?
This is why he is often treated like the unofficial Maknae.
Unofficial
San is
Maknae.
extremely passionate when it comes to sharing all the love he has to give. And he makes sure to extend this enormous amount of love to all his members and every single ATEEZ. San loves physical touch, and it is this love language that he often uses to display his love to members. He is also constantly giving out amazing advice to ATEEZ to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't give up. And he is, by far, one of the biggest hype men ever.
Yeah.
유남생, 소미기, DJ drop the beat, man, yo. Hey, look at that. Boom, chip, back, boom, chip, back. Yeah. Bridge, do the, make it, do the moon. Oh yes, yeah. 빨리 기절시켜. Good. One, two, 좋아. Put your hands down, bam, bam. 번거지 미리 벗겨졌어. 뚜뚜빵, 뚜뚜, 빠라.
All these qualities are why on April 14, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown Namhae. Though San is very intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy.
Yeah, exactly.
He has so much of it that it often comes out very erratically. Hongjung testified that San was the reason ATEEZ's jumping ban was instituted in their trainee days.
Really? During our training days we had rules. No jumping outside. Really, while walking on the sidewalk he'd be like, Wingardium Leviosa. He would suddenly jump too. I'd cover and pretend I didn't know. And Sam forgot the jumping ban. Ooh.
San also breaks out into song extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing out of a faucet.
나 귀 왼쪽에서 피가 날 것 같아 진짜.
I got bleeding from my left ear.
너 아까부터 계속 하고 있어. 형 어찌
Doing something unholy.
You don't think I'm nowhere to you down.
Think he likes Sam
Lastly,
Smith.
I want to let you know that San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile. So,
Yeah.
it's okay if you already did.
Is it too late now to seem sorry? 좋은 성공인데? 모든 날 짜장면.
Your smile is so beautiful. Please never stop smiling. Cheers. Who we got left? Who have we got left? Wooyoung, Mingi, and Maknae Jongho. It's Mingi's turn. Gotta be. Ooh. Ooh. The princess. I always find it funny that Mingi is the princess of the group. Right, he is August 9th, 1999, main rapper, main dancer, and he is 6 foot on the nose, apparently. An MBTI ENTP, absolutely. He is an E, straight up. Where? There are times when it gets tough for our teenies too, right? But you overcome it nonetheless. Song Mingi.
The very first thing I think of when I think of Mingi is that he is the most adorable person on earth. Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange. But
yeah, seeing him perform live, as I said in my review of the concert I went to, he dominated it. So for him to be like the most adorable alive, every member's duality on and off on stage is just ridiculous.
Allow me to explain.
민기야 날 가져.
Mingi, take me. You should say something. Why are you not saying anything? I should go to bed now.
마지막으로 모자 귀엽죠?
Cute hat, right?
안경 귀엽죠?
Cute guy.
저도 귀엽죠?
Yes, you're very cute, princess.
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage. But Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved. Though he has his own bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves. Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
여러분 이거 갈 때까지 간 거예요. 제발. 여기는
있을 줄 알았는데 없었어? 네, 저희가 아직까지 2개 시켜 먹은 데에서 없었어요. 답 좀 해주세요.
Please respond.
꼭 듣고 싶은 사람이 있습니다. 민기 씨 한번 이 감상평을.
네, 주인공은 조용히 하는 거고. 네.
주인공 굳이 자기가
Protagonist must be quiet.
왜냐면 뭘 해도 주인공이에요. 그러니까요.
This is not to say he isn't the brightest person in the world. His smile
such
lights
a
up any
lovely
dark
smile.
room, and when he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
Oh.
또 서운해하는 민기 씨.
또 왜 이걸 왜 서운해 근데?
어이가 없네.
Why
아니
is
이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜로.
아니 이걸 왜 서운해하는 거야? 아니 왜?
티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요.
That's my teacup.
리즈도 같이
Should have filmed reels together
그러니까
first.
님은 왜 저한테 같이 찍자고 안 하세요?
Why'd you never ask me to film one too? Oh, he's genuinely upset. Look at his face. Oh, Mingi. Someone give that man a hug.
내가 같이 하자고 한 거 아니에요. 팬이랑 에이팅에 약속한 거예요. 우영이랑.
그래, 넌 그렇게 해. 나도 이제 너한테 그 정도 안 하면 돼.
그냥 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은? 이건 좀 오해가 있습니다.
It's a misunderstanding that Mingi tends to get jealous too.
질투는 아니야.
It's not jealousy.
질투가 아니라 이거는
Not
이제
jealous. This is.
인간 나는 사람과의
I
관계를
prioritize relationships with people.
무시하는데 너는 나
You abandoned my moral loyalty. You know, didn't choose Mingi for choose your best friend who would take your heart. You're a betrayer.
야, 네가 나한테 이러면 안 되지. 나 얘한테 들려가.
This happens particularly with Yoonho, Mingi's best friend of several years. Mingi and Yoonho, or Yoonji as fans call them,
Yoonji.
were best friends for 4 years before
Yeah,
joining
and I've been
ATEEZ.
friends for 8 years.
Mingi
I
and
love you.
Yoonho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another
Oh,
semblance
really?
of fate working to bring ATEEZ together. Mingi is known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite funny to watch, and ATEEZ takes a lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole.
He's lying already.
Seriously, he is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times he has claimed he has never been afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost before, even though his track record shows he is terrible at games. Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly.
Mingi, how
In the
are you?
behind-the-scenes
right
video
there.
of ATEEZ's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life. Then proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside. Mingi's nickname is Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Though in the past he was very frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though Mingi is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things,
He's outdated.
he is constantly exclaiming about how far the internet has come.
Yeah, it's developed quite.
Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for. He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for ATEEZ's title track Answer, in a hotel
Wow.
room, a day before they had to record it. Mingi also
Correction, Mingi's been getting into producing for years now, but though we know he has been working on producing some songs, maybe his own, none have yet to be released.
participates in producing ATEEZ's songs, and just like Hongjoong, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does. Mingi, along with Hongjoong, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to have a look at this. Most copyrighted 4th gen idols on Comca. Unsurprisingly, 3 Ratchet in 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, table, and absolutely crush everybody else by sheer miles. The closest to them. Look at this. Bang Chan 85, Changbin 78, Han 75. The closest is Soyeon from Idol, G-Idol at 48. She is 27 behind Han. That's mad. But Hongjoong and Mingi very close behind Soyeon at 45 and 44 respectively, which is amazing.
Like Hongjoong, Mingi has a trademark before his rap.
Fix on.
Okay, I'm spinning. Your Frickson is back in the town. What's up?
He frequently says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
Yeah, let's start the second round. 구단 요리하의 코너 punch.
I'm sure one of the very first things you noticed when you listened to an ATEEZ song was the guy with the deep voice.
Yep.
That guy is Mingi. As someone who saw him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
저는 개인적으로
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So much so that many people say that all 8 members of ATEEZ are great vocalists.
They're all so talented.
현실될까봐 그 희망을 못 이겨서 다시 살아가 보려 그대 차가운 손에
Leave your cold hands to me.
그손 절대 놓지 않을 테니 걱정 말아요 그대여.
Though Mingi is obviously not an official vocalist, this does not stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of ATEEZ in his free time. Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound. He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him.
Exactly.
His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent. Something I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety. Fans missed him immensely, and everyone, especially ATEEZ, felt his absence the whole time. Mingi's hiatus is why you won't see him in multiple of ATEEZ's music videos and anything else they participated in. Some examples are the official music video for ATEEZ's title track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show. As is to everyone's relief, Mingi
have started Kingdom, and it is noticeable already, and we've only watched one episode. Poor Mingi
is much better now, and his break really solidified his importance in the lives of every ATEEZ.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
I'm the one who controls time. Song Mingi. I like that. Okay. Uyong. The Fox. Chaos. Okay. So he is November 26th, 1999. Main dancer, vocalist, visual, 5'8", MBTI, ENFJ. Absolutely concur. He is an E. That man is energetic to all heck, and is just crazy energetic at times. He is chaos incarnate sometimes. He's a menace. On my way. Let's be happy in any circumstances or problems that may occur. If you're happy, then it's okay. Jung Uyong.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time? Yet, you can't help but love them. Then you must have met Woo Young. Woo Young is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
다들 아시죠? 저기 ATEEZ는 리더 없으면
Can't do anything without our captain.
넌 뭐야?
Who are you?
너 나한테 욕한 거 기억나?
Do you remember cursing at me?
아니 너 그랬어. 뭐라고? 너가 여러분 ATEEZ 리더 없으면 안 되는 거 알죠?
Health special.
나는 너 뭐야?
Who are you?
진짜로? 오.
I did really?
그냥
괜찮아. 너의 본심이었던 거야.
Nah, that was your true nature.
아. 아. 왜?
얘가 자꾸 아!
너 마음에 안 드는데?
Why don't you like me? Think about you. Think about what you did wrong to me today.
잘못한 거 없는데?
I didn't do anything wrong. I always do something.
난 아무렇지 않은데? 그거 인정.
Though, Woo Young never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean. And it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Woo Young is an expert at ego and usually uses it to get away with something or to win a favor.
And he knows
This is
it. That's the
especially true
problem.
when ATEEZ shoot reality shows and Woo Young wants the director or staff to grant a special request.
두 개 지고 하나만 내야죠.
You
Woo
can't say
Young
no
has
to
an
him.
extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a closed door. It is very high-pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Woo Young.
에이티님 이따가 만나. 키즈가 기다리고 있어. 네 거야.
Woo Young has a smile that makes you want to work hard just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴 해준 다음에
I said it. He's
Woo
chaos
Young is
incarnate.
extremely loud and loves to be the center of attention.
That's why he's an
He
E.
is a textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease. This is why Woo Young has the most idol friends among the members of ATEEZ. He is particularly close to TXT's Yinjun and Stray Kids Changbin.
I was about to say.
Something else that you might notice about Woo Young is that he flirts with everyone. In fact, Woo Young could probably make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage. But, according to Woo Young, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt.
I told him to judge from appearance and guess their bias. Guess their bias was, and he said, "I think you're mine." Straight up mine.
All of Woo
Okay.
Young's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him and a fox very accurate. Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Woo Young's love language is physical touch.
That's why Usan is such a big ship, because they both love physical touch. They're always next to each
All
other.
the members, Woo Young is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and Woo Young are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus ad auris, a
Amicus ad auris.
Latin phrase that means a lifelong partner,
Aw.
or a friend to the very end. Their ship name is Woosan,
Woosan.
and unlike other ships in ATEEZ, Woosan actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom. In a fan call with Woo Young, a fan asked what the fandom name for Woosan was. So Woo Young asked San, who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P, which is the Korean word for rain because Woosan means umbrella in Korean. Woo Young is also very close to Yoseng. The two
I
have been
saw this
friends
live.
for 8 years
This
now.
is a recent live.
They knew each other before they joined ATEEZ, when they were trainees at HYBE, formerly known as Big Hit Entertainment. Yoseng left HYBE and auditioned for KQ. Later, Woo Young left HYBE and followed Yeseng to KQ because
He
they
just said he
promised each
got in
other
here
that
because
they
of
would
me.
debut together. Woo Young said that if he
He wanted to fail with me if he has to
succeeded,
fail.
he wanted to do it with Yoseng. And if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yoseng. This made Woo Young the last member to join ATEEZ.
Aw.
Hong Jung said that if Woo Young wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Mingy
That's cute.
says that Woo Young is the jewel of the group and completed ATEEZ. Woo Young's skills were evident as a trainee and have become even better in the last 3 years. Woo Young has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing skills. Most people don't know, but Woo Young had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his dreams. Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio Coom Artist of the Month to boast of.
So predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good.
Like San, Woo Young also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of male K-pop idols, with his Artist of the Month coming in as number 41.
Wow.
Recently, Woo Young was even part of the opening performance for Mama 2021 that featured members of 6 fourth-generation idol groups. Woo Young was also featured in the very first episode of Watch's Fill in the Blank documentary, where he opened up about things he has never told us and also danced to a song by Logic, the title to which is the number to the suicide hotline.
Like my life ain't mine. Who can relate? Woo! I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die today.
He is a top-tier performer, and this is being
Yes, he
recognized
is.
more and more. Though Woo Young is very known for his dancing abilities, his vocals are enchanting as well. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
세상은 내게 주락만을 택하라는 듯 끝없는 어둠만.
He was incredible at the London concert.
Baby, you gotta stop. Say that you're calling. I told you that.
Woo Young loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills. Woo Young is
Oh,
also
Harry.
passionate about video editing, and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of ATEEZ.
Caught in 4K.
There are a lot of behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out.
I will have
A
to.
stern warning as you get to know ATEEZ more. Be wary of looking too long at Woo Young, because he just might make you fall in love.
I am a Hua bias through and through. I'm afraid. He can try. I didn't do anything wrong. I always do something wrong to you, so I'm fine. Okay, last but not least. Baby Bear. The bear. October 12th, 2000, main vocalist, Maknae, 5'9", MBTI ISFP. I would agree, I think he's an I. I hope that you take on your own challenges without being afraid.
For all intents and purposes, Jungho is the hyung of ATEEZ. Though he is the youngest and officially the Maknae, you could never tell from the way he acts.
안녕하십니까 이사님. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 제가 이사가 아니고요. 들어온 지 얼마 안 돼가지고.
죄송합니다,
이쪽 이사님.
안녕하세요.
네.
신석 박사입니다.
네.
죄송합니다.
네. 들어온 지 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
근손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에 저 과자 안 치워! 어디 회사에서 과자를 먹고 있어?
브랜드 토핑 바나나 and strawberry and Oreo.
And for syrup?
룹 하지 마. 하지 마.
잘하고 있어요. 말하지 말라고. 말하지 마.
If anything, San is the Maknae, and Jungho acts accordingly. You will often see Jungho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down or be quiet. This is hilarious considering their ages, but Jungho being San's hyung isn't the only surprising thing. Recently, San and Jungho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the Gyeongju line of Choi clan. Jungho was the 7th member to join ATEEZ. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing. He became a trainee at Top Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and maknae. One of the most noticeable things about Jungho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition. While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jungho is very funny and takes joy in exposing other members. Not unlike Yosang, Jungko's humor is very underrated and often looked past.
잘 봐야 돼 나는. 난 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요.
나 알았어. 나 알았어.
누군데?
이거 산 영상 통화할 때야. 왼쪽. 여기 왼쪽이야. 전화 딱 받고. 맞아요. 자, 하나, 둘, 셋, 최상. 아이고, 이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나오거든. 안녕하세요, 에이틴이. 산이에요.
안녕하세요, 에이틴이. 산이에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jungho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, "I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive." Unlike Woo Young, Jungho does not love skinship. But all of this makes it even more worthwhile when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug. But, as his young status dictates, Jungho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of ATEEZ.
어쨌든 보고 싶다는 말 한마디에 페이스타임을 걸어준 리더.
그치. 근데
또 리더를 보고 싶은 멤버의 마음.
그것까지.
Quite unlike Mingi, Jungho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear. His unchanging countenance in the face of things that make most people scream is, like San said, scarier than anything else. It makes sense that Jungho takes on this somewhat protective role in the group, because he is also the strongest one in ATEEZ. The video of Jungho breaking multiple apples with his bare hands while singing beautifully went viral. Jungho claims he can beat every member of ATEEZ in arm wrestling with just one finger. As outlandish as that sounds, I believe him. Just like his adult-like personality, Jungho is obsessed with Americanos, and they are his idea of a dessert. Not only does Jungho not get scared and is extremely strong, but he is good at literally everything, often on the first try. Whether it is fruit carving, making bamboo rings, or holding a single note without breathing for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. This is only right as the maknae on top, a title that was given to Jungho, due to his vast ability to be amazing at anything that he does. Jungho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But, though he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals sunbaeams and experts alike. When people listen to ATEEZ's songs, they often hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an ATEEZ song, because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes so perfectly. His vocals have stupefied experts, peers, sunbanims, and even the most weathered ATEEZ. They almost make no sense and don't seem physically possible. Sometimes, he even sings in a female register, which is much higher than a male's. In ATEEZ's very first performance on Immortal Songs, which was also their first win, Jongho dumbfounded the experts, judges, and audience by hitting 6 consecutive notes without stopping. It was the performance of a lifetime. Jongho then coupled this feat by doing it again and hitting 4 consecutive high notes. In ATEEZ's performance of Wonderland Symphony No. 9 on the survival show Kingdom, Legendary War. This accomplishment becomes even more amazing when you discover that when Jongho performed this song at one of ATEEZ's American concerts, his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone. His voice was so strong, loud, and clear that the melody reached even the highest seat in the venue. Fans were shocked, to say the least. Jongho's astonishing vocals have earned him an appearance on the revered show MBC's King of Masked Singer, where he passed multiple rounds, and even more notably, 3 solo soundtracks for highly rated dramas. Jongho is constantly improving his vocal abilities, and like some of the members, he stayed back in Los Angeles after the 2022 tour. He used this time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance. Jongho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings. Most people don't notice or recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jongho is also a standout dancer. Jongho is often called a teddy bear or gummy bear. Either way, he is a bear, and he is quite fine with that. If you are ever frustrated that you aren't good at something, just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jongho, and there is literally nothing you can do about that. I have mentioned the demon line 3 times throughout this video. The demon line is very well known in ATEEZ and it consists of Hongjun, Songhwa and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable and ATEEZ love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
Forgot I muted myself. Ah! I'm an embarrassment. I'm so sorry. I had nothing decent to say anyway. It's fine. It's fine. I think I said baby bear a couple of times. I'm sorry. I wonder how long that was muted for. Such an idiot. Anyway, thank you all of the Kennys for throwing in a little segment on Demon Line there. That's so embarrassing.
이번 로그
The end
끝은
of this lot.
여상이 형이 할 거예요. 안녕.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 ATG 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분, 엔딩은 산이 갈
We'll
겁니다.
be there for your ending.
내 거야.
The ending is mine.
네, 안녕하세요. ATEEZ 한국관광공사 엔딩을
In charge of the ending for today.
입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서
There are a lot of endings at the end of the
엔딩이
film, right?
많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을
I
엔딩으로
don't know
쓸지
which
잘
ending we'll use,
모르겠지만
but
편집자님
please, I hope you
꼭
would use
써주세요.
mine.
알겠죠?
엔딩 후보 대결이야?
네, 엔딩 후보 대결.
Yes, the candidates for the ending.
브이로그의 엔딩을 맡게. 안녕하십니까. 네, 엔딩 후보 세 번째 민기입니다. 네 번째. 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요. 이러면 엔딩 안 시켜줄 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
모두가 엔딩을 노릴 때 나는 편집점을 노린다.
Aim for the cutting point.
저는 욕심이 없습니다.
I do not have any greedy desire. Someone will do the ending.
ATEEZ를
I just love 18. Oh, Captain. Well, aside from the embarrassment of muting myself towards the end there, which is utterly stupid and I apologize profusely for, but when did I do that? When I edit this, I'll throw in subs, if I recall what I was saying. Oh, I'm an embarrassment. I am an embarrassment. I'm so sorry. Anywho, all of the Kennys, thank you ever so much for such a wonderful and in-depth guide to ATEEZ. It really, truly is the ultimate guide to ATEEZ. It was brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was wonderful. Thank you ever so much for your hard work. Just, you are incredible, and I hope ATEEZ know of this. They know of your guide to them. They have watched it and they love it. And I hope they get to tell you one day, because you deserve it. You deserve it for such a thoroughly fantastic, just incredible guide to ATEEZ. And as a baby 18-y, I appreciate it greatly. And I'm sure the rest of the fandom appreciate your hard work as well. So thank you ever so much. Guys, if you have made it to the end of this really long video, I thank you for sticking with us. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you did not mind me being an embarrassment and muting myself for a period of time there. Oh, that was so stupid. Just add it to the list of things that I'm never going to live down for. In ATEEZville, you'll know what else I'm on about if you've checked out my videos before. But hey, there we go. Thank you ever so much for watching. Let me know how you find this guide. I think it's wonderful, but you let me know your thoughts. Say a big thank you to all of the Kennys for their video once more. Fantastic. Have a super blessed day, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay savage. And as always, I shall catch you in the next video. Bye.